Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Got him to go down swinging there. Leury Garcia becomes the first out of the inning. Tim Anderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. Ready now, Daniel Parker. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Lanier is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Ramon Lanier. He'll lead things off here.
Center fielder Ramon Lanier.
Heading out toward shallow right. Patterson has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jurickson Profar. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In there at the letters 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Anderson has got it, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor ranges to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6.
Stepping up now, Yohan Moncada. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away. Now to the plate, Jordan Patterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So striding in, Omar Narvaez. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Carlos Sanchez. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Second and third here, one man out. And he misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Ready for another chance? Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Tim Anderson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there, and he is in there. Into the box now, Ozzie Alvis.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
And the slider is low and inside. He just about got him there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And this is down for extra bases, and it might chase everybody home. 2 runs scored. Now the third man has scored, and he is in at third as he clears the bases with a triple. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Parker, looking to kick the extra point here, if you will, and make this a 7-run inning.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sanchez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Patterson is under it. 2 down. Stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yohan Moncada. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The tag. He's out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Profar is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Omar Narvaez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here's Marcelo Zuna. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Left fielder, Marcel.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Patterson is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
And he gets there to make the running catch in the visitors' bullpen.
Striding in once again, Carlos Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
1-2. Way outside. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Ozzie Albies. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Piscotty looks up. Gone! Ready once again, Daniel Parker. He hit a sac fly earlier. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the third out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Lanier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Skied into very shallow right. Patterson is there. One down. Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 1 run, just 1 hit. 2 errors for the Athletics so far. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Here's Yonder Alonso. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Patterson on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The left fielder, number 22.
Smoke toward third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Jordan Patterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder. That's
off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And that misses 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he let off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chad Pinder will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready once again, Carlos Sanchez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Right over the middle, knee high. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Striding in once again, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 7. Shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out.
Second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Ozzie Albies. Big game for him so far. He's homered twice and added a triple for good measure. Lanier is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Parker. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will stepping in and ready for another shot.
Center fielder Ramon
into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
To 2-2 now. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jurickson Profar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Anderson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. In now, Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Garcia racing back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Lindor.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. The 0-2 home. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a little blooper to center. Albitz will put this one away, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 22.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Ground ball right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jordan Patterson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lanier patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Chop foul wide of first.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Number 10.
Now pitching for the A's.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards right. Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Stepping up now, Leury Garcia. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. And he's safe. Now in the box, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. Big game for him so far. He's homered twice and added a triple for good measure. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Swing and a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Anderson rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Digging in.
The first baseman, Daniel Parker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Has a look. Now the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Stephen Piscotty.
And that's in there for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now.
First baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is under it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ball 1. Pitch popped up. Albitz on the move, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And a step off. Fernando Rodney.
McCutchen. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's.
And signals. Crossed that time, so he'll step. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Moncada is retired. 2 down now. Stepping in, Jordan Patterson. So they'll make a matchup move. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor comes up with it. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with. At the plate, Chad Pinder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Designated hitter.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ramon Lanier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready with the 2-2. Line towards center field. Garcia is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jurickson Profar. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Narvaez has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Lanier on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Lou Trevino.
Carlos. Sanchez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit out towards second. Profar over to his left. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Center field number 20.
Now to the plate, Leury Garcia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
7.
Tim Anderson, Corey Guerin. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. McCutchen is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Stephen Piscotty is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Patterson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position in this one, so he definitely had that clutch factor working. Could have been a real difference in the outcome if not for his contributions.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.